Yes, hello everybody and welcome to my third Let's Play. This is Pokémon Platinum. It's a DS Pokémon game. It's actually the last major game to be released, because I don't really count Heart Gold and Soul Silver. They weren't really, well, they were kind of major, but they're just remakes, so we'll not count them. This was the last major Pokémon game to be released, as of recording this. I know in 7 days that won't be true, because Black and White's coming out in Japan, but for now it's true anyway. So this is the introduction sequence. Pokémon Platinum, actually one of the most under-LP'd Pokémon games there is. DS games in general are a bit under-LP'd, and so that's why I've decided to do this one. So someone suggested to do the Pokémon game, and I was like, okay, I'll do this one then. So the way we've got it set up, we have the top screen on the left and the bottom screen on the right. This is running through an emulator, so it's not going to be pixel perfect. Like, the emulator does still need to render stuff and things like that. Oh my god, that's bad. Okay, if that does happen, then I'll just have to quickly switch that, and that will look a lot better. Like, one thing I have noticed, I've played through the first few minutes of this game, and the cutscenes look better in soft rasterizer, but the actual in-gameness stuff looks better in OpenGL, so we'll just bear that in mind. Anyway, let's get started. Pokémon Platinum. So I might have to switch that out when we get into the actual game. Hello there, it's so very nice to meet you. Welcome to the world of Pokémon. My name is Rowan. However, everyone just calls me the Pokémon Professor. Before I go any further, is this your first adventure? If you need advice, I'm certainly capable of giving it a shut up and let me get on with the game. If you've played a Pokémon game before, it works exactly the same way, really. The world's widely inhabited by creatures known as Pokémon. Here I have a Pokéball. Touch the button in the middle of the Pokéball. Now, when I tap things, you'll be able to see those rings, so that just shows when I've tapped on something. We humans live alongside Pokémon as friends. At times we play together, at other times we work together. Some people use their Pokémon to battle and develop close bonds with them. What do? I can do research, blah blah blah. So, I'm not sure if this game's 100% playable on an emulator. Some games are really, really buggy, like Pokemon Range is basically unplayable and things like that. Why don't you tell me a little bit about yourself? Alright, are you a boy or a girl? In most, at least in Generation 3, Ruby Sapphire, I always preferred the girl sprite, but in this one I actually prefer the boy sprite, so I'll go with boy. Tell me, what is your name? My name is... Let's just tap this. Get it over with easier. Mindez. Your name is Mindez? Yes, it is. Okay, so you're Mindez. We've established this 5 times now. Shut up. A fine name it is. Nice boy, I believe he's your friend. What might his name be? I've actually not really thought of what to call him. What the heck should I call him? You know what, I'm going to call him Ziva. I want to get back at him for all the times he's killed me in New Super Mario Bros. Wii, so beating him up with Pokemon should make me feel better. That's your friend's name, yes it is. Alright Mindez, the time has come. Your very own tale of grand adventures about to unfold on our journey. It cancels people and Pokemon. I'm sure you'll discover many things along the way, perhaps even something about yourself. Now go and lead him to the world of Pokemon. Try saying that 3 times fast. And here we get to actually start the game, and I'm just going to switch it down to OpenGL, because the in-game graphics look a lot better in OpenGL, I think. Pokemon are by our side always. I hope you will understand the meaning of those words. That was a comment left by Professor Rowan, who has returned to Sinnoh from the Kanto region. So Pokemon Platinum is set in the Sinnoh region, which is the 4th region, Kanto, Johto, Hoenn, Sinnoh. I'm not actually that familiar with the Sinnoh region, like... I can clear that special program myself, Professor Rowan. I'm not that familiar with the Sinnoh region. I had Pokemon Red and Blue on the original Game Boy, then I got Pokemon Yellow on the Game Boy Color, and hey Zebra. Then I played, shut up, I'm telling a story. Then I played Gold and Silver. I completely missed Generation 3, and Generation 4 I came in really late. I never actually really finished any of the games. So, towards the end of the game I'll be playing most of this blind, but that's fine as well. It's a good game anyway. So I'm not entirely sure where to go. I only got a couple of badges actually, so not really towards the end of the game. But anyway, did you just see a TV show? You did. Professor Rowan's a really important guy to study Pokemon. Yes, he is. So we're going to go ask around for some Pokemon. Is this a new PC? I think he's got attention deficit disorder, but okay. Let's go to Professor Rowan. If you're late, I'm finding you 10 million Pokédollars. Oh no, I don't want to pay 10 million Pokédollars. Let's move. Best not be late then. I love the way he's got a Wii there. Like in the original games, it's a SNES. Or a Super Famicom. I was playing Pokemon Yellow in Japanese last week, and for some weird reason, and it's Super Famicom because obviously that's the name of the Super Nintendo in Japan. But anyway, Mindez, Super already left. I don't know what it was about, but he sure was in a hurry. I'm talking way too fast. Okay, our Pokemon adventure is about to begin, and we can't, of course, leave without our mum interrupting us. Oh yes, don't go into the tall grass. Pokemon might attack you. It would be okay if you had your own Pokemon, but you don't, so because you're just not good enough to own a Pokemon. Screw you, Mom. Don't go back inside. Oh, we're having this again. I'm using the same controller I'd used for my Mario World ROM hacks, and obviously if you've seen that, then you will know I have problems controlling characters. So let's just try and leave. Oh, we can't leave. Hi, Mindez. Zebra was looking for you. I think he's home now. Why don't you go check it out? Yeah, are you the jerk that's not going to let me leave the town? That's good for you. There's always some jerk like that in a game that just won't let you leave the town until you've done something. Oh, hello. Thud! Did you just shout thud at me? What was that about? Oh, hey, Mindez. Hey, I'm going to see Professor Rowan. You should come to him quickly. Oh, geez, forgot something. So, what was the point in that? I don't have a clue. Guessing she's just going to say he's upstairs, and then I'm going to go upstairs, and he's going to be here. Yay! It'd be quite weird if he wasn't here. Like, did he climb out the windows? That's just weird. I'd better take my bag and journal, too. Hey, Mindez! I'll be waiting on the road. It's a 10 million Pokédollar fine if you're late. Yeah. I can see this is going to turn into him finding me a lot. But you know what? Screw him. Do I actually have any Pokédollars? Let's see. I don't appear to... Oh, there we go. I thought the menu was on the bottom screen, like, all the time. I don't know what game I'm thinking of there. So, we've got 3,000 Pokédollars. ID number 22597. Yeah, that's about it. Gym leader's on the right. I think we can tap that and see the badges that we haven't got. So that's about that. I wonder if saving works on this emulator, because if it doesn't then I'm going to have a problem when it comes to the Elite Four, aren't I? Let's try saving. Saving a lot of data! That's what it says the first time you save, anyway. Twin Leaf Town. So yeah, I didn't really play much of the 3rd or 4th generations at all. For some reason. I owned the games, like, I owned Ruby, but I never really got much further than the first badge. I tend to give up with Pokemon games fairly early. Right, that took forever. So apparently I can save it. That's good. Good to know. Let's walk out of into Route 201. Too slow, are you going to find me? No. Empty threat, that's all you are. Let's get moving to Professor Rowan's lab. ... What? Don't go into the grass, right? No worries, no problem. It doesn't matter that we don't have any Pokemon. Trust me on this one, I've got an idea. You know how wild Pokemon jump out when you go into tall grass? Scoot over to the next patch of grass before any wild Pokemon are going to be... That's not going to work. That's not how it works. It works on how far you travel, not how fast you travel. Tch. Here goes. On your marks. Why don't you just climb up that little hill that's about as big as your foot, just to the... whatever. And here is Professor Rowan. You two don't seem to have any Pokemon between you. Then what does it mean going into the tall grass? ... Hey Mindez, this old guy. It's Professor Rowan, isn't it? What's he doing here? I love the way he just turned to me and said that while he was looking straight at him. Like, they tried to go to the tall grass because they wanted Pokemon. What to do? Their world would surely change if they were to meet Pokemon. Is it right for me to put them on that path? Oh, the moral dilemma. You two, you truly love Pokemon, do you? No. Whoa, hold up, you're not making any sense here. I didn't quite catch that, so I'll ask again. You two, you truly love Pokemon, don't you? No. I love pseudo-choice. Like, why even bother asking the question if you can't say no? Me too, I love Pokemon too. I'll ask you once again. You truly love Pokemon, do you? You can ask 100 times, the answer will never change. We'll both answer 100 times, we love Pokemon! We love Pokemon, right? No. That joke's getting old. Fine, whatever, you can ask 100... Yeah, that's another pseudo choice, isn't it? That's not really going to give me a choice. What if I hate Pokemon? What if I'm going to grow up to be a Pokemon abuser and... Oh well, a pair of reckless kids who foolishly try to enter tall grass without Pokemon of their own. It worries me what people like that would do with Pokemon. Forget about me, but give a Pokemon to my friend here. Aw, he's just going to steal my Pokemon if he gives me one anyway. How noble of him. Oh, how big of him. Sorry, wrong adjective, sorry. Very well then, I will entrust you two with Pokemon. I apologise for putting you through that exercise. Is apologise spelled wrong there? I think that's the American spelling of apologise. Even though this is the European version of the game, so... Screw whoever translated that. However, you must promise me that you will never recklessly endanger yourselves again. Now, It's dawn! Professor Rowan, you left your briefcase at the lake. Oh, is something wrong here? Ah, there it is. Dawn, nice work. What I was about to do was entrust these two with their own Pokemon. What? Those Pokemon are hard to replace. Are you sure about giving them away? We exist side by side with Pokemon. There comes a time people should meet Pokemon. There's a world that should be explored together. It's the Pokemon world for them to engage that time. And blah blah blah, whatever you said. Open the briefcase and choose a Pokemon. I can't believe it. I'm so happy I can't sleep with a straight face. Oh, he's letting me choose first. What a nice guy. So... Wait, he's giving me control back of the character, but you can't move more than one square without being shouted at, so... Don't really know why it lets you control your character there. Just to walk one square to the left and talk to a briefcase. But anyway, here is the first choice of the game. These are Pokeballs, and a Pokemon in each one. Now choose which Pokemon will it be. You can either have the tiny leaf Pokemon Turtwig, the chimp Pokemon Chimchar, or the penguin Pokemon Piplup. Now, Turtwig is a grass-type Pokemon. I don't really know much about these Pokemon. Like, I don't know much about the Pokemon beyond the first 250, so... Chimchar is the fire type, and Piplup is the water type, and now I'm going to leave it to you, because this is the end of this episode, and I want you to leave in the comments which one I should choose. I'm honestly leaning towards Chimchar, because I've always preferred the fire ones. I don't know why, but I think it's the cutest of all these three, honestly. I like Chimchar. But no, this is your choice. This is the interactive part of this LP. You shall be choosing which my first Pokemon shall be. Whether it is the tiny leaf Pokemon Turtwig, the chimp Pokemon Chimchar, or the penguin Pokemon Piplup. Now choose, which Pokemon will it be? In the next episode, we will be choosing which Pokemon it is, and going on to do whatever we do next. I actually can't remember what is next, because I've not played this game for years. Well, probably not years, because it's probably not been out years, but still, a long time. I never really finished the game in the first place. But anyway, I will finish it now. Well, in this playthrough. I'll finish it in this LP, because that's the point to an LP, to finish a game. And I'm rambling now. So, will it be the tiny leaf Pokemon Turtwig, the chimp Pokemon Chimchar, or the penguin Pokemon Piplup? Leave your answer in the comments, and I'll see you next time on Pokémon Platinum.